All right, YouTube, so we got those two pine trees gone. There used to be a big one here, big one here. They look just like this one. They were actually a little bit bigger, but just as tall. So I took these down by myself. You can do lots of research online about how to cut down a tree and the proper technique on cutting the pie wedge and then doing a break cut. That's what I call it, as break cut. I don't know if that's the right term or not, but to get it to fall in a direction that you want it to. Because I have my house here, I've got a manhole cover in the ground in the front yard, so I wanted them to fall in specific directions, and you can see that in the time-lapse video that I'm going to show you. But basically they were right on top of the utility lines, which I didn't want to have to deal with worrying about those getting broken from the roots. So I took them both down because the gas ran right there, the water one ran here, and so now we're gonna show you the tools I used. All right, guys, so here we are, and here are all the basic tools that I used. DeWalt 12-inch battery operated chainsaw. I got the 5-amp battery kit because I have a leaf blower too that uses the 5-amp battery, but I also have a bunch of 3-amp and like 2.5-hour amp, or 1.5-hour amp, the smaller ones. But cutting through the first tree, I went through a whole set of batteries. The second tree didn't take me that long because I put a new chain on it. Let's see, this is the chain that he uses, R45 Oregon. You can usually find them at your box store, or your chainsaw supply small motor place should have them, I would assume. But it's amazing what a new blade will do. The first tree took me almost an hour to cut down. The second one literally took me like 15 minutes to cut through it and get it falling down. So but a good pair of gloves and some oil, because it's a self-oiling system, which actually works really well. The fill's right here, the sight glass is right here. Self-oiling, so all you do is as you're running it pumps the oil every so often into the blade. Works great. You just got to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't run dry. But just a 30-weight oil. I don't know if that's the right kind. That's just the basic lawn and garden oil I had sitting around, so I figured let's try it. And it seemed to work real well. So basically that's it. Everything I used is right there. I had a little bit of pruning shears that I used to cut down trim off some of the smaller branches, but that was it. So so watch the video that's coming up. It's time lapse. It's a little long. I might cut it down, but some of the video didn't get recorded for the second tree falling over, but basic idea is the same. You just want to make sure you know which way it's going, let somebody know what you're doing, and so if something were to happen and get hit by a tree, they know where to come looking for you. So, but safety glasses, ear pro. Actually, this chainsaw is not that loud, so I didn't even have ear pro in. I just have some headphones in right now because I'm playing music while I'm in the yard. Spare chain is nice. Make sure you get the right profile and thickness kerf. Like I'll show this one again. It's got a specific size and kerf to it, which is the thickness of the blade. But R45 in the 0.043 is the one that's used for this blade. I'm sure if you change the blades, or the bar, you might be able to do something different. But basic set of gloves. Make sure you don't worry about them. They're not like your best pair of gloves because they're going to get sap all over them and get sticky. But yeah, it took me about 2.5 days. Cut down 2 trees, cut them up. The pile of what I'm keeping is right there, and because I'm gonna start a fire ring, build a fire ring right here. So I'll have a video on this, what I'm gonna do, and enjoy. So hopefully you learn something, you get the idea of how to do it yourself, because I didn't want to pay somebody to come do it. Oh, I also rented a stump grinder from one of the box stores for about 150 bucks with a trailer to pull it, to get it here. So, but yeah, 150 bucks. I couldn't find anybody cheaper in town. It took me, I rented it for 4 hours. I had it back after 2, so it didn't take that long. The stumps were about 14 inches in diameter, so it doesn't take that much to get that done. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, and if you got any questions, leave comments below, and hopefully we'll see you next time on Flatline Jeeper.